Oh, so, far away Lucas, why are we recording Christmas content in October?
We're a little bit far ahead, Karl.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So far away Lucas, as you often do, would you like to let the lovely audience at home know what we're talking about today?
Yeah, so last year for Christmas, we did a Wiki weekend on Marvel Santa, so I thought this year we could do one on DC's version of Santa Claus.
Okay, yeah. That came as a shock to me that Santa Claus exists in both DC and in Marvel. So let's get right to it, shall we? We'll start as we often do at the beginning, which starts with the real name of Santa Claus, which is Agios Nikolaos. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but he has one main alias, and do you want to guess what that is, Lucas?
Is it Santa Claus?
It's Santa Claus, and then we have his other aliases, which is Santa, Saint Nicholas, Saint Nick, Father Christmas, Chris the Crusher Kringle, and Chris. When was Santa a wrestler to earn that name? That's what I want to know. I want to know why Santa is called Chris the Crusher Kringle.
Oh, that's
Because we mentioned it and I'm hoping this goes places, because in the Marvel one, which you'll be able to find link below, no doubt, they talk about how Santa kicked the shit out of Hitler or something like that.
Yeah.
So hopefully DC's also got our back on some good wholesome Christmas content about Nazis getting their shit wrecked. Relatives, Mrs. Claus, wife, eponymous character. Possibly a rotating number of wives. Santa, in the DC universe, might very well be a polygamist. You heard it here first, folks. Base of operations, do you want to guess where that is?
Is it the North Pole?
It is, of course, the North Pole. Status, alignment, good. Identity, public identity. Marital status, married to numerous wives, apparently. Occupation, philanthropist. Then we have gender, male. Height, 5'11", or 6 foot tall on Tinder. Weight, 265 pounds or 120 kilos. Eyes, blue. Hair, white. And then first appearance, Superman's Christmas Adventure #1, 1940. And then we have a quote, not from Santa, but about Santa, from Batman. If you can't trust Santa, who can you trust? Batman. Are you what? Does Batman know Santa? Are they friends? Are they enemies? What the hell? What's going on here, Lucas? Is this why you picked this?
Yeah, pretty much. I saw that line and was just like, yeah.
Is this like that great crossover between DC and Ninja Turtles, which leads to that amazing comic panel of just Batman stood in Crime Alley, and it's like, this is it, Leonardo. This is where they shot my parents. It's just, what is comic books? Santa Claus is one of the most famous and beloved icons of childhood folklore, whose name and visage become symbolic with a holiday known as Christmas. Yeah? That makes sense. Santa's pretty famous. I love Santa, who definitely exists. And anyone who says he doesn't is lying or has no soul.
True.
They're not fun. That's all there is to it. And before we move on, Lucas, any thoughts on Santa as a concept or an individual?
Well, Santa's awesome because he brings me presents every Christmas, Karl.
Yeah, still brings me presents. I love it. One of my favourite things about Christmas is that I still get presents from my parents that just say from Santa on them. And I'll open it up and it's a bottle of vodka and I'm like, oh.
Oh, Santa knows.
Santa knows. I open it, it's a bottle of vodka and a bag of Skittles, and I'm like, I'm going to have a good day. Thanks, Santa. So this is getting into DC lore now. So we've moved past all the shit that's on Wikipedia. That's not true, because DC has got the actual history of Santa. It says here that one year, a group of disgruntled thugs known as the Seal Men, seal as in the animal, decided to kidnap Santa out of revenge for giving them inappropriate gifts. The Sandman and his friend Jed liberated Santa from the Seal Men and cleared up what was otherwise an embarrassing misunderstanding. They then helped Santa deliver the presents. Once, Superman dreamed about helping Santa, including a visit to his famous toy factory. When he woke up, the Man of Steel discovered a gift, a Kryptonian toy, as no other person could have conceived. I love that Superman believes in Santa. It's great. Superman believes in Santa Claus. I fucking love it. And to be fair, he exists in their world, so why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That's always the most baffling thing about Santa in any piece of fiction. You always see in Christmas movies, they talk about how Santa's not real, honey, and then the parent will learn the spirit of Christmas. But in those films, Santa absolutely does exist, and he leaves presents under the tree. Who do the parents think's buying those presents?
Yeah, it always baffles me.
I forget the name of the film, the one with Tim Allen, where he
The
pulls
Santa
a canoe.
Claus.
The Santa Claus, where he pulls like the canoe out of his bag. Like, do you know that great visual guy who pulls canoe out? What do the parents who don't believe in Santa think about that when they wake up? There's a fucking canoe in the living room. So did you buy that, honey?
Oh yeah, I forgot we bought that one.
Yeah, fair enough. It's like, that's so dickish. Oh, he also met Lobo. One rather biased account of Santa Claus, however, did not paint him as a jolly old gift giver, but as a merciless slave owner, known as Chris the Crusher Kringle. This concept of Santa Claus, he was a brutal dictator who ran an empire out of his stronghold at the North Pole and maintained an army of elves. And through a practice of planned malnutrition, was able to keep them short in stature. Several years ago, one of the Crusher Kringle's primary rivals, the Easter Bunny, hired the intergalactic bounty hunter Lobo to assassinate Santa. Only happy to see the job through, he travelled to the North Pole and blazed a bloody trail of destruction as he massacred dozens of elves to reach Kringle's throne. Santa proved to be more than a fat old man though, and the two faced each other in mortal combat. Santa came at Lobo with two sharpened shivs. Lobo would not be defeated and defeated his adversary by decapitating him. After this, he went outside and shot Rudolph.
Oh no, Lobo!
While this account seems incredible at best, Lobo has maintained that it is absolutely true. Even if some of Lobo's account was valid, Santa Claus continues to exist in the hearts and minds of children. Although he seldom interacts with members of the superhero community, there are those, such as Superman, who can attest to his existence. Thing is though, what better backup can you have than Superman going, yeah, he exists? The front page of every newspaper in the world is invincible, bulletproof man says Santa is real. It's like, well, I guess I better fucking believe him.
Yeah.
New Year's Evil. Black Adam was moved after hearing an orphan in Kadak wish for gifts as Santa never came to their country. He travelled to the North Pole where he uncovered ancient mirror. There he battled elves and trolls who guarded the city before coming face to face with Niklas of Mira, a powerful wizard who had hidden the city in ice. He and his followers spoke the Byzantine Greek language. Black Adam, however, was able to overpower him and told him to give gifts to every child in Kadak, accepting Cole as a gift for himself if need be. So he went, battled Santa, and said, give gifts to the people in my country. I know I'm evil, but fuck it, the kids need their presents.
Oh, Black Adam, man. Doing it for the kids.
Doing it for the kids. That makes sense though, now he's played by The Rock.
Yeah, it really does.
Is that one of the best casting decisions ever?
Oh yeah, as soon as I heard that, it was just, yep, perfect, cool.
Yeah, we just need a huge, buff, scary man. How about The Rock? Great. So, powers and abilities of Santa. So, charisma. With the exception of Lobo and the Easter Bunny, I fucking love Christmas, guys. Santa has the ability to engender trust and inspire hope in others. Immortality. Santa Claus appears to be virtually immortal, having not aged beyond his traditional image for several centuries. And then finally, we have magic. Santa is stated to have magical powers, though the exact nature is unknown. The Prime Earth version is a powerful wizard, capable of hiding entire cities in ice. But he wasn't powerful enough to stand against the likes of Black Adam. And then, Lucas, I shit you not, there's one subheading on abilities that simply says firearms with no clarification for what that means. And I refuse to click that. I don't want to click it now.
What firearms does Santa have?
We don't know. And then paraphernalia, a toy bag. Santa's toy bag is able to carry enough toys for all the good little boys and girls in the world. And then transportation, Santa's sleigh. A decorated single-drawn sleigh. She's drawn by 8 to 9 reindeer. The sleigh and reindeer are able to defy gravity and traverse continents.
That sounds normal put into context of like Christmas, but when you actually think about it, it's like, wait, why?
Was that great breakdown by like a physicist of like how big the sleigh would have to be if it had to take like one toy for every kid on Earth, and then if he had to move the speed he did, and it ends with the line of the instant that the sleigh took off, Santa would immediately burst into flames due to air resistance and friction. It's just so good. Like, if folks like you can find it, I recommend it. It's a good read. It's good for a chuckle. And then we have weapons, lumps of coal. The precise nature of these lumps of coal is uncertain, but it generally has an emotional effect on those receiving them, damaging their confidence, pride, and motivation. It just makes people sad. He just gives them a look and it makes them sad.
Oh, that's the best weapon ever.
And then shivs. During Lobo's misadventure, he wielded 2 sharpened shivs. So notes, a man in a Santa Claus costume named Santa Claus with a K, not a C, acts as a mass murderer in Gotham City and is a foe to Batman. Trivia. No, this is not, no, Lucas, I can't handle this.
Oh God, no. What?
Trivia. Santa Claus once had a giant gorilla named Kong as a roommate. He had a big gorilla roommate. And then the other one is, oh, fuck's sake. Despite constantly advancing defenses and weaponry on his home planet, Santa Claus manages to personally give Darkseid a lump of coal every single year. What is, like, this is so fucking stupid. I love it. He breaks through all the defenses of Darkseid's homeworld, one of the most powerful advanced civilizations in the universe, to personally give him a piece of coal that just knocks his confidence a little bit. That is incredible. That's like that story about Thanos. I think it is Thanos where every year he just teleports into a guy's bedroom and pisses him off. That's a I don't know if it's Thanos or Darkseid, but there's a story about one of those two, like in this like one-shot comic where it's just like every year on one guy's birthday, Thanos or Darkseid, I'm sure there'll be a fat Bablo correcting me on this, just goes and annoys them for the entire day and they hate it. And as mentioned at the start of this video, we are recording this in October, so it's a bit difficult to get into the Christmas spirit for this one.
It is, yeah.
Because I don't feel Christmassy yet, but I know this video will be going out at Christmas, so I'm not sure the exact date it is, but to everyone watching this, I hope you do have a Merry Christmas and that you are being safe and just sensible.
Yeah, it will be going out on Boxing Day.
Oh, on Boxing Day, perfect. Well, I hope everyone had a good Christmas and they're staying safe and sensible. And presumably, I won't be watching this because I'll be hungover from drinking all the vodka that Santa likes to bring me on Christmas Day.